Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to another live stream, which is very much starting with a lot of goof ups. Um, I'm I'm on my laptop right now, and I'm just trying to work out things. I'm not really sure about how things work on this laptop. All my logins are ready in my PC, and I'm doing this stream on this laptop. So hopefully, I'll be able to navigate smoothly through this. Hopefully. Um, so today mainly there are two three points of discussion that I wanted to tell you all about. The very first discussion, as usual, uh, is about Nifty. What is the overall thought process about Nifty? Do we feel that really it can hit higher and higher levels or whatnot? Everyone was very keen to understand that 16,500, that seems like a very big resistance. Even mentally it seemed to be a big resistance. Then is there a possibility that maybe this will not be breached on the upward side within a little bit of time? But that did not happen. In fact, today Nifty also crossed 16,600, right? Srinivas Rao Duggi saying congratulations for the new laptop. श्रीनिवासा, it's my husband's laptop, not mine. Okay. मैं गरीब हूँ यार, मेरे पास कहाँ से laptop and all that. Right. Okay. So, first of all, let me share my screen and let me take you to in.trading view. Again, this does not have my login. So this is a normal login that I can show you. So I'm just here, Nifty. So all my amazing acha, 1 minute, 1 minute. First of all, I need to just change the background so that the view is a little bit clear. Perfect. Um, so first of all, we are going to talk about the Nifty level. I'm just going to zoom out the chart a little bit. If it were my login, then everyone would understand that it would have been full of all different lines and levels and whatnot. But today I feel like starting on a blank slate. Today I feel that something different is happening, and that is the reason why I feel good analyzing this as well. Okay, so as usual, let's try and draw up a Fibonacci level from the high point that we had seen, and this high point, I hope everyone is able to see this. The high point that we had seen was around 18,604, and from this level Nifty started going down and down and down, and the lowest level that we saw was around this level, which is 15,200 and something. So I'm just drawing a Fibonacci level till there. All right. Okay. Now if we have a look at this, what has happened, I'm just going to zoom this in a little bit so that you are very well clear with whatever I'm wanting to say. So this is the 0.382 or the 38.2 retracement level that we are talking about, and this has been honored. So if you see, now I'm moving on to what's happening here. In fact, here if you see, there was an amazing gap up, right? And this gap up was above the 38.2 mark. This was above almost 16,500. Yesterday it did manage to close above that, and even today it has managed to close above this level, and that too pretty much convincingly. Okay, so as per the Fibonacci level, what next? If it is able to sustain here above the 16,500 mark, then what is the next resistance? For this next resistance is directly at 16,900, right? So almost 300 points away from here, that could be the next resistance level. Now when I saw this important point, for those who have done my technical analysis, they might immediately understand what I'm talking about. We have talked about gap theory quite a bit. We have talked about this, and this was a level, this was around 16,200. For those again who have been watching my live streams, I have talked about this level of 16,200 as well. From here we saw a big gap down, and this gap down was directly at 15,869, right? So this was more than 300, 350 points almost as a gap down. So always remember, any time if the markets were to go down and were to go above this itself once a support, now it is going to act as a resistance, right? So now if this were to act as a resistance, then what? Then the big question is that, did you see this day? This day is what, 8th of July, right? 8th of July, did the market open as a gap up above this level? Yes. agreed, there was a red candle, agreed, but it was able to close above that level. Day two, if you see here, it so 11th of July, basically it opened below this, but it was able to close a shade higher, 16,200. The close is 16,216, right? Shade higher it was able to close, so fair enough again. But then it again got dragged down, and right now just have a look at this. So if you've done my course on technical analysis, I want to see if you guys can give me an answer for this. I want an answer because I've stressed so much on this in my technical analysis course 2.0, the newer version, the latest recorded version. In that, we have talked about this gap filling theory. And this gap filling theory, I have talked about this specific point about once a support, a gap. If this is taken out, then what can happen? Here we have talked about a concept of, anyone can tell me. I'll just wait for another 10 seconds maybe, and then I'll give the answer. If I'm getting the messages in a delayed way, I don't want to wait for a long time. Um, Gap, okay, agreed, gap, but what? No, maybe my messages are getting a little bit delayed, because otherwise not even one answer is a little bit difficult. There are 1700 viewers who are watching this, and not even one answer, this is like very difficult, right? So I'll straight away give the answer. We call this as a retest and bounce. Okay. Amit, agreed, yes, it is acting as a support, agreed. But then whenever it is retesting this, okay, so it was able to close above this, it retested this, and now it is bouncing from here. Okay, so all in all, I can see this gap filling theory is working, retest and bounce is working. So this level of 16,200, I believe, will now act as a very good support. Okay, this support easily being broken down, I don't see this as a chance very easily. Being broken down seems a little bit difficult. So 16,200 is a good support, followed back to back by 16,000 as a round support, plus 23% Fibonacci, 23 point whatever percent Fibonacci level. That is a double support for it. So the point that we were, long gone are those days, I feel, where when I was talking about the level of 14,500. And if you, for those again who have been following my Thursday live streams for quite a long time, I said, hope my analysis goes wrong. I don't want markets to see around 14,500. That is the worst I can see. But I hope I'm wrong. That doesn't happen. And I'm happy that 14,500 level did not come up. If you remember, we have been talking about putting money in the market little bit slowly. And for those who have been following my live streams, I have told this twice till date, since the market started going down on 14th February. That was the date when markets started going down a little bit. And from that date, there have been two live streams when we did talk about putting our 1/5 installment. Okay. So we said that in this in such type of a downturn market or a downward moving market, it's very, very, very difficult to figure out exactly what will be the bottom of the market. It is impossible to do bottom fishing, but can we do 1/5 installment slowly, steadily? So answer is obviously yes. And it was around 15,600 level, I guess. We did talk about that. And we have, I mean, at least I have invested twice my 1/5 and 1/5 chunk. So at least 2/5 of my installment is in the market. Fresh installment is in the market. And I got many messages as well that, ma'am, we also closely follow your channel, and we also do our own analysis. If the when we felt that, okay, this seems to be a fair enough level, we have also put in some of our money in the market. Now comes the important question. Srinivasa Rao is asking, is it the right time for the third installment or not? I still believe no. See, now from this level, if you ask me, which other than Fibonacci, okay, other than Fibonacci, what is happening in the market? Now let us understand why I feel this is not the right time for the third installment yet. I would still want to wait a little bit. Okay, now just have a look at this. Okay, I'm just zooming this a little bit in. Okay, now if you see here, high, lower high, lower high, yet another lower high, and I'm not sure what is happening here. Okay, because it is still in the upswing, right? So if I draw a line here, this high has not yet been taken out, right? Once this high is also taken out, this is 16,750 almost. Okay, almost 150 points away from here. If this is also taken out, then it will be the first time that we will be seeing a higher high being formed. I hope you are getting my point. This was the high, a lower high, another lower high, another lower high, and this is the high that we are at right now from this last leg of rally, right? If the markets were to close above this 16,750, then I can say a fresh high will be formed, and I'll be happy. That will be the first sign of market maybe changing its mood. Okay, but if it does happen that if market closes above this, still I believe that it will not just zoom up from there. Ideally, again, a retest and bounce scenario will happen, is what I feel. So very important that we go slowly and steadily in such markets. It's okay if we are not able to catch the absolute bottom of any specific run, but it's very important that we at least do a little bit of bottom fishing one by one, right? um Now comes another important part about let me just see if I can put an indicator here. MACD, एक तो लगेगा मेरे हिसाब से. This is the free version. Okay, so I'm just double clicking this, and if you see here for MACD also, can you see here for MACD, the graphs, the histograms, basically histograms are again rising. This shows strength, and of course the blue line is also above the orange line. This means that the latest movement in the market is stronger than its long term average. So MACD definitely is in positive. It is showing some strength. Now important indicator is of RSI. So let me show you that indicator as well. We are on to RSI. So let me just show this to you on a larger screen. All right. So I'm just zooming out, and I will just try to put my own parameters for this. Okay, so typically for those who have done my technical analysis course, what I love to do for RSI is I generally put 60 and 40 as my lower and upper levels. Okay, so I'm not going to have all these upper Bollinger, tuck, RSI based MA, नको नको खूप जास्ती माहिती नाही घ्यायची, त्रास होतो आपल्याला. Okay, chalo, fine, fair enough. So now if you see here, last time this is where we had discussed somewhere around 58. Okay, it is going up, but 60 can be a level where we may see some resistance, is what we had discussed. It did go down, and right now if you see here today as the market closed, the RSI is around 66. Now let us zoom out a little bit, and here you can see that RSI has seen a resistance here once at 70, again here at 68, and right now we are at 60, 67 almost. So can this be something like a congestion zone? Can this be a level, say 1, 2, 3? So this could be a place where I can say that RSI can see some sort of resistance, and from here I feel that market can uh, just show a little bit of slowdown, is what I believe. So right now RSI is moving fast. It's moving very fast. It needs to slow down a little bit, because I always believe that market going upwards is good, but a single side move, a huge single side move, is never a healthy move. We can see sharp corrections if we see single non-stop rallies. So it's always better if the markets go up, consolidate, again go up. Okay, that's always that's a type of market that at least I love, right? So this was all in all about the Nifty levels right now. So I believe that this is the next crucial level, 16,750. If that is broken, if market sustains above that, as per Fibonacci, if you remember, it was 16,900 directly. Okay, but I feel this can be an intermediate resistance for the market. If that is also taken out, then wow, why not? Markets can surely rise higher and higher. In that case, now if market keeps on showing strength, then 16,900 is almost going closer and closer to 17,000 mark, right? So that is the reason why I thought of giving this as a title, can Nifty touch 17,000? If it is able to take this out, 16,750, I really believe that it can march towards 16,900, closer to 17,000 levels. But I would love if it pauses a little bit, if it consolidates a little bit. it takes its time, its own sweet time, so that that can act as a next support, next base for the market, and then it can move forward, right? So I hope you have very well understood about the Nifty key levels. I would want to talk about one more stock. So let me just see, Rachana Ranade.com. Um, 1 minute. Let me just see if I can pull out one blog for you. It's a very important blog. Can anyone tell me there is one stock right now which is dhoom macha raha hai, which is taking everyone by surprise? I'm just trying to find out what is the date of this blog so that I can just immediately scroll down to that date. Any stock which everyone, aha, kya baat hai Amit, kya baat hai, you have gotten it right. And this is one stock which is the favorite stock of all memers. Maitreya has got it right. Anyone? अब तो सब देख देख क्या जवाब देंगे. All right, Amit is saying 322. क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है. So I will just quickly open one important. People are so happy, my God. Fantastic. Chalo. So just give me half a more minute. I'm just taking you to a blog post which we had posted on 20th of May. Okay. I'm telling you the date because this is not my laptop. I don't have my WhatsApp here. Yes. So I'll just share my screen. Okay. Sorry. Sharing my screen. Share screen. Okay. Fair enough. Right. So, for those who are comparatively new to my website, this is my website, rachanaranade.com. And you have to visit this section, which is the blog section. Super duper important. It is free of cost. Okay. And in this blog section, you will be able to see that we post such informative blogs every single day. I'm repeating, we post informative blogs every single day. And this is absolutely free of cost. And we make it a point that this is nothing more than a 3-minute read. And for those who are saying that, ma'am, time nahi hota hai, we all are busy with our office work right now, please don't give me that excuse. This is just a 3-minute read. Okay, you have to spare that much time. Those who especially want to learn technical analysis and want to upskill themselves. Okay, there are many people who have already done my course on technical analysis, but they feel that they want more and more examples. If they get more and more examples, that is where even they will be able to get hold of technical analysis. Someone, they got a feeling that someone is helping us with the practicing part. So now, again, let me just repeat, this was 20th May that we had discussed this. I'm just going down. Name of the stock, ITC. Which pattern was seen? It was a pole and flag pattern that was seen. And here we had discussed about this. Okay, so very important thing. Do we talk about targets here? No. Very important line. This analysis is purely for educational purpose and does not contain any recommendation. Please consult your financial advisor before taking any decision. So am I here to give you any PMS? No. If you earn profit, very happy for you. If you unfortunately end up in losses, I'll surely pray that next time you research better and you make profits. But I don't want anything from your profit. I'm not part of your losses as well. Okay. But I will make it a point that I'm a part of your journey in the learning experience, and that is what me and my team, we are trying our level best, right? So if you see here, this was a clear cut flag pattern. We call this as an up flag pattern, and if this is achieved, then we had told that it can go somewhere around. See, this target comes somewhere closer to 310, 315. Okay. Now if we go back to this chart of ITC. Nahi bhai, I don't want to join. Refresh. Join for free. I don't want to join for free. Go back. Leave. Okay. Chalo. So ITC. If I say your launch chart. Now, where is the stock today? Today, the stock saw a high of 302 and closed just a shade lower as compared to 300. So 299.55 is the close price of this. If I were to just squeeze out from the chart, if I were to see how this stock has performed in the past, so I'm against I would have gone ahead with a weekly candle. It'll be better in view. So I'm on a weekly candle right now. Fair enough. This will be much more easily visible to you, right? So if you see here, this was a peak that we had seen, and this peak is around 310. By the way, which uh, day is this? This is somewhere 13th May 2019. Kya baat hai? Okay, 13th May 2019. This is what we had seen, 310 level. So again, I feel that this can be one level where it can maybe pause a little bit, because I was getting few questions that is this a good time to enter or not. I believe that it can see some congestion zone here at 310, and here at the upper end 320. And if you see our blog, this is exactly where we were landing, and on which date? On the date of 20th of May. So I would request every single person who is watching this stream right now that please make it a point and do visit our blogs. This will surely help you to freshen up your knowledge. It will help you to get more insights on what is happening into this world of stock markets. Ananda Reddy is asking, ma'am, do you teach price action? Obviously, Ananda, price action is a very important part of my technical analysis course. And if you want, you can surely check out the course on the website www.rachanaranade.com. I'm flashing this on the screen right now. And if you want the in capital letters, I've also given the coupon code CARRYT. That coupon code you can use so that you get a little bit additional discount. Okay, but I think it's worth investing in this course. I also get a lot of queries from my learners who have enrolled in the past, and they say, ma'am, we have already enrolled, our course is still active, we would want to upgrade to the latest version. Is that possible? That is absolutely possible. So if your course is active, you can definitely upgrade by paying just the differential amount. Or if your course is expired, still write to my team. My team will guide you as to what can be the procedure, right? So if you want, you can write this email ID. I'm just writing it out: support@rachanaranade.com. Okay, you can see this in the chat. It's support@rachanaranade.com. Okay, that's where you can just drop an email, and my team will be happy to upgrade your courses as well, right? um Vivek says, hi ma'am, I'm a pro investor member. I'm not able to access free personal finance management course. For those who are new to my pro investor membership, let me tell you, you get an access to free course on personal financial management. It's a course worth 1,500 rupees, and you get that for free. So if you want, you can surely enroll for the course on personal financial management for pro investor memberships. And that is how you can get an access to it. Just in case if you're still not able to visit, you are not able to get access to that, don't worry. You will be in you can just drop um, an email to support@rachanaranade.com. So one more time, if you are not able to check our course on pro investor membership, you can surely go and check out. You can just drop an email at support@rachanaranade.com. Okay, चंदू, तू आत्ता एक कॉमेंट टाकली होतीस आणि तू तो मेसेज रिट्रेस केलेला आहे, ते का ते सांग आता मला, जरा फटके पडतील नाहीतर. आय सी सम ऑफ ओके, या एक्झॅक्टली, दॅट इज रिट्रेस्ड, आय कॅन सी दॅट. So one of my ex team members, and yes, she reminded that today my name came up in the Forbes 100 digital stars list, and that is how she just thought of reminding. Chandu खोटारडी असते एक नंबरची, फोन हँग होतोय गप. Okay, anyways. Right, chalo. Ananda Swami says, thank you, your team helped me yesterday very quickly to renew an expired course for me. Thanks. Kya baat hai, Anand? It means a lot, because it always feels good that my team, who is very much ready to help, if they are able to sort out your queries, feels great. And इसी बात पर, before I take few stock specific queries, people, as usual, आता मी काय म्हणणार आहे सांगा. 2,400 viewers and 600 plus likes. Not done, yaar. Not done. Please, at least 50% from 2,400 people who are watching, to only 687 likes. Take it to at least 1200 likes. त्यात काही लोक अशी पण असतात निर्लज्ज, की सगळं ऐकणार आणि मी लाईक्स म्हणले की निघून जायचं. मग असं नाही, बरोबर, असं नाही करायचं. ओके, सो स्टील 776, 842, कम ऑन. 1200 होऊन जाऊ देत. देर आय एम गोइंग टू टेक ऑल द सुपर चॅट्स अँड फ्यू अदर चॅट्स एज वेल, ऑफ कोर्स. लाईक डन. चलो 934. मी बोलणारच नाही 1200 आत. चला 976. Till then I'm just trying to see what are the other questions that I'm getting. 1012. 1200 पाहिजेत, 1200. ओके. हा, बोला बोला. 1108. Still 100 remaining. Till then I'll do some time pass. I'll just scroll through my WhatsApp. I'll just see any updates on my WhatsApp. 1164. Chalo, till then I'll tell some news. Malas बरं नाही वाटत. 1179 people. Only 1188. 12 more to go. 1201. Ew. Very nice. Okay. Chalo, with that, let me tell you two important news. One is about the windfall gain tax, and I'm sure everyone knows about that. I just had jotted down few important points. Everyone knows that government had levied the windfall gain tax, and they have yesterday or day before yesterday only, they came up with this. They said that they have eliminated a levy on gasoline exports and cut windfall taxes on other fuel less than 3 weeks after they imposed it. Of course, who will get benefited? Reliance Industries, which is the and of course the top crude explorer, oil and natural gas, right? So they are going to get benefited. This was one important news. And those who are pro investor members, if you know, recently we had discussed one bank. I will name it, no worries. It is AU Small Finance Bank that we had discussed in our pro investor members stock of the month. Okay, Kishore, I get that you're not able to access your personal financial management course. Please drop an email at support@rachanaranade.com. Going back, those who are my pro investor members, we had discussed AU Small Finance Bank and it has performed well. I guess it has not been even 1 or 2 weeks that we discussed this. Since that date, thankfully, it has gone up by almost 4%. Again, let me repeat, it was not a short-term call. Whenever I discuss any stock of the month, it is from a fundamental analysis perspective. It is like a long-term point that we discuss. But a quick update, especially for the pro investor members, because they know about this at length as well, right? The results have come out, and net interest margin for Q1 stand at 5.9 as compared to 6.3. So net interest margin shrunk a little bit. Cost of funds have gone down from 5.9 to 5.7%. The gross net profit, so GNPA basically, not net profit का म्हणते मी नहीं, gross non-performing assets. Actually, I was just something was running at the back of my mind, and one of my team members who was doing a research on this, he said, "Ma'am, Gunpa was at 1.96 as compared to 1.98." I was like, "What Gunpa?" And he wanted to say gross non-performing assets. So I was just trying to recall what happened. So gross non-performing assets now stand at 1.96 as compared to 1.98. So a little bit better, Gunpa. Okay. CASA growth at 8.2% on a QOQ basis, not bad at all. And deposit growth stands at 3.75%, not bad, but one not so good news is about the negative growth of 17.96% on loan disbursements. So loan disbursements have not been so great this quarter. So let's see how it turns out, but not bad is what I can say for AU Small Finance Bank. And today the stock also saw some up move. There was some profit booking at higher levels, but still not bad, right? Let me quickly take few chats. Your views on CAMS, GLS, and Tega. Can I average it? So for averaging, of course, we need to see the charts. I would not want to talk about GLS and Tega, but of course, I would want to talk about CAMS because we had discussed this in one of our previous streams as well, and it has also corrected quite a bit. Like any other, I mean, many stocks have corrected, but this for sure has corrected quite a bit. um, as per the Fibonacci level, it is, it can face a resistance around 2513, and it is a little bit closer to that. uh, this I feel is not a good level to enter. If it is able to sustain above 2500, then that is one possibility to enter. Or maybe you would want to get it at a little bit lower level as well, at the lower end of the support. Okay, not this level is what I believe. Second one is asked, which is about Jyoti Resins bullish triangle and better ROCE slash peer. So I just want to quickly check Jyoti Resins and adhesives. Oh, I've not shared my screen. Okay, wait. Let me share my screen 1 minute. Share screen. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm on a weekly candle. 1 minute. It is like, absolutely, this is like a bullish triangle. But right now I can see so many gaps here. I've never tracked this fundamentally, but I don't like these stocks. Upper circuit, again a T, again a T, again a T. So opening at one level, I would not have gone ahead with this. I have not seen the fundamentals, but don't feel like looking at it as well. Based only on the chart, okay. See all these candles. MTAR or Paras, Infi or TCS. Oh my god, this is asking like Shah Rukh Khan or Amir Khan. Both are good. MTAR is also good. Paras is also good. Infi is also good. TCS is also good. It's very difficult to choose between these two. Both are good. Uh, Hi ma'am, can we average Aarti Industries and Jubilant Foodworks? If you are looking from a long term perspective, definitely you can do that. But please check the Fibonacci levels as well. I'll just quickly check for Jubilant Foodworks. Have not recently averaged it. Okay, let me see from the top. Let me see at what Fibonacci level it is coming to. Yes. From here, if I were to draw a Fibonacci, see this was the high point. From here, this was the low point. And yes, it has sustained above this. Can be a good one. Somewhere around 560 tickets, just hardly 20-30 rupees above that. Can be a good one. I mean, worth averaging if you are somewhere, this is your average price. You may see a little bit of resistance here around 600. If it is able to cross and sustain above 600, then there is a great chance that this can zoom further. See, I hope you are able to see this very clearly. At 600 it has been taking some sort of resistance. One, two, third time it was not able to go closer also, but here also it went closer, again saw some retracement. If this is like a retrace and then a bounce possible. Jubilant Foodworks. Yep. All right. Next one is being asked by Arshad. Ma'am, where can I learn full GST? I want to learn very urgently. Please guide me. Oops. Okay, GST, to be honest, Arshad, is not that easy to learn so quickly. There are so many ifs and buts in that. I don't know if anyone takes any specific crash course on YouTube or not, but if you want some crash course, something like that, you will see some crash courses for CA intermediate, CA final as well. But I don't know it would solve your purpose or not. So sorry, I'm not really sure, but I'm not the best person to guide on GST. I don't have that much command over GST, to be really honest, right? Chalo, super chats done. Any quick questions? I'm going to take 2-3 random questions before we stop for the day. BSC और CDSL. आज असे का क्वेश्चन्स विचारताय सगळे, दोन्ही चांगले चांगले असणारे. BSC is also good. It was one of my previous stock of the month. CDSL is also good. Why not? My favorite. Vaibhav Global, I've not yet. Latent View. That's not my favorite, by the way. I will talk about one of my favorites, which was one of the top 5 stocks I was talking about. Arey, nokoy mala. I don't want to join for free. How to get outside this? Back. Leave. Mm-hmm. Latent view launch chart. Fatty acids is asking yes bank or RBL. क्या बात है fatty acids? Amazing. This stock has corrected like beyond my imagination, beyond. And to be honest, this was not fundamentally so bad, and this has taken me by surprise. But I think this seems to be a fair enough downward level. Breaching this seems a little bit difficult. It did hit this rock bottom once. Second time also it tested this, but from here it has recovered quite a bit, and it can advance up to 413 as well. But this is one stock which I feel very bad has not performed well at all. Okay. Prasanna says, "Ma'am, you remember 6 a.m. Club? Arre, Prasanna, it's so much close to my heart. How on earth can I forget 6 a.m. Club? Golden days, right?" Um, Chalo, moving ahead. Someone asked about Devyani. Again, that stock is doing well. For those again who have seen my 1/5 and 1/5 wala, Devyani is one of them at 165. It is facing some sort of resistance, but I think this has the power. It has that much fundamentals to go above that. 165, 175 is the congestion zone. After that, it can go higher, is what I feel. Neat AD asks Glenmark, Andhra Paper, TN Petro, Rain Industries. TN Petro, I've done a full fledged video on that. And let me check the price. TN Petro. Because when I did the stock, very important, when I did the stock, it was a stock under 100. I think when I discussed this on our channel this very month, it was around 90 something rupees. It went down to somewhere around 85, 86, and today it it is no longer in the category of stocks under 100. I discussed it as a below 100 category stock, but it has recovered very nicely. Shandar recovery, I can say. So this stock has performed really well. uh, Only one fear factor that I have in my mind right now. Here you can see this day and this day. This day's close was around 112, and this is around 102 right now. So this can again act as a resistance for the stock if it goes above this. Doors open for the next rally for this stock as well. Um, so TN Petro would be the number one for me out of Glenmark, Andhra, TN Petro, and Rain. Okay, neat. That was my answer for you. Uh, Badrinath asks, "Ma'am, please comment on Metropolis Healthcare. It's almost down 50%." Badrinath, you are a Pro Investor member, and I do keep on posting about Pro Investor membership, about whatever stocks that I've discussed with Pro Investor members. I make it a point that I write on the community tab post. So please, please, please go to the community tab post and please read all the posts that me and my team put up there. They are very important. That's where you will be able to get up to date knowledge as well. Fatty Acids asks, when will be the next Zoom call? Array, Fatty Acids, I hope you are getting the notifications. For those who have enrolled for my courses, be it right from basics of stock market or anything like fundamental analysis, technical analysis, to futures and options, every month, third Saturday, again I'm repeating, every month third Saturday we have a Zoom meeting, and all all the learners, they get an opportunity to interact with me one on one. It's a video call. One good thing about YouTube live is that we definitely can chat with each other through chats, but video calling is different, right? It's a room, video calling room, where we are comparatively limited number of people, and that's where all those who have enrolled for my courses, they get an opportunity to interact with me as well as other learners in the room as well. So those who have enrolled for the courses, write it down in your diary. Third Saturday, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. For whom? For those who have enrolled for basics of stock market, mutual fund, and basics of stock market, mutual fund, and third one कौन सा है उसमें, fundamental analysis. And 5:15 to 6:15, that will be for technical analysis, futures and options, and value investing. These are Zoom sessions which are pre-planned every third Saturday. Book your calendar. Okay. Ma'am, views on Chennai Petro and AWL, both are in above average category. Okay. HCL Tech, IEX, Deepak. आज काय झालं? Everyone is asking about nice stocks only. HCL Tech is good, IEX is good, Deepak Nitrite is also good. Why not? Oh, Arshad Shafiq is asking how to enroll for basics of stock market. Arshad, you can see that website on the on your screen right now, right? RachanaRanade.com. If you want, I'll also do that as a pinned comment, and you just have to type out RachanaRanade.com, and that's where you'll be able to see basics of stock market course. You can enroll for that. That's the coupon code. Also, you can see you can get some discount also. Okay, last one or two quick questions before we sign off. It's almost 10. Naukri. I've never tracked it so much, but have never loved it fundamentally very much as well. Can you guide us on IRCTC? That is a good question. IRCTC. This has also not been performing well at all. Very unhappy with the performance of IRCTC. Have a look at it. It has moved from this level of almost 1000. Oops, sorry. 1200 plus to the lowest point recently. Let me just put up the MACD indicator as well. MACD. Not bad. It is above this, but still I can't see a lot of strength here. What is RSI? Just give me a second. RSI is still not that great. I'm just hoping that this one gains some momentum. Okay. Lokesh is asking how to get Pro Investor membership. Oh my god. I thought everyone knows about this here. Okay, you just go on to YouTube, then you can just search Rachana Ranade, and you just click on my channel. And then once you click on my channel, here you can see the join button. Okay, if you click on this join button, that is where you will be able to get through my memberships. Once you click here, join. Right now I'm on the incognito mode, so it's asking me to sign. So once you join here, that is where you will be able to see the Pro Investor membership sign up for you. All right, we're almost at the end. Can we hold IRCTC is what Prasanna is asking. Yeah, I am holding it in my portfolio and it's in losses and I'm still holding on to it. Okay. Arshad says I got Pro Investor membership 2 days back. Kya baat hai, Arshad? Happy for you. Please check out my previous videos as well. You can see almost 25 plus videos in my Pro Investor memberships. All right, I think I'm done. Took a lot of questions, feeling happy. After a long time, we did normal stocks plus Nifty levels. I hope everyone doesn't forget about our blogs as well. So don't forget to see the blogs. It has some technical analysis. We also post news for the day as well. So whatever are the latest news, because it does happen that there are a lot of pop-ups which happen day in and day out. Becomes a little bit difficult to keep a track of all these, so we just keep on posting this on our blog. So surely go and check that out, and I hope that helps you for sure. Right, I guess that's it from my side. Thanks a lot for joining in. I'll see you on the next Thursday. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.